My Lomi teacher, Kumu would be the appropriate word, used to say, the first time I heard him talk in Lomi training, he talked about how when you make a commitment, you can expect the reciprocal force of the universe to come and see if you can stand your own doubt. Basically, that part's my words. And like, where those punching dolls, but he said, you always get back up. You always get back up. And I really liked that as a reminder for the inevitable knockdown. The funny thing is, I always forget. When I'm living it, I completely forget. I completely forget. So, or I think it has to be predictable and super linear so that I understand the doubt, and then I do the thing, and then you think you catapult to clarity, and sometimes that's true, and then sometimes it's and you're like, did I imagine this other thing that felt really good? So I have been reflecting on how that happened to me in the class that I'm bringing back because I want to be teaching it. And it's called Sit in Your Center. And one of the feedback that I had gotten from, so this is an interesting story actually. So someone that I perceived that knew the content, no, that's not true. Someone that I perceived that knew more than me, but not the content. Content was the wrong word. Knew more. I just was like, oh, she's further along on this prescribed path that has nothing to do with what I teach, but in her journey of her business. And so she started to explain to me, you need 5 steps. People can't take this amorphous thing that you do. And I was like, that's how I teach. She goes, well, okay, that's not how you sell. You need to da-da-da-da. And I was like, oh, okay. And then I kind of heard that from 1 or 2 other places. But then every time I would try to squeeze sit into this predictable packaged container, she was like, I don't want to. I don't want to do that. And I didn't see it that clearly until months later. The person that had said that to me sent me an email and was like, listen, I've been back in the class and I'm really getting a lot from the content. And I thought, oh, she was the personification of my own doubt. I perceived her as knowing more than me, which she did in other realms, but not in the realm that I knew. Hello? Do we do this? Do you do this? Have you done this? Are you human? Are you still breathing? Do you do this? Where we just assume for whatever program we've decided that when we knock against doubt, now, hey, this is the funny thing about being human. Of course we need experts on different things, and of course we need to go to people to learn, but we have to be careful that we're not, we're going to learn, that we're calling in an expert to learn something, not to discount ourselves. Not to discount ourselves. And then I thought, well, the whole reason the class is called Sit in Your Center is because that's the thing that we need to be doing. And if you don't know what that is, that's why I titled it that. I don't know, maybe that's not funny, but I just feel that the world has cracked open large enough and wide enough that you can do the thing the way you want to do the thing, and it will make sense because it's coming from a place that it wants to be birthed. And this new moon, this is a moon to harness it, which is why I'm doing this video now. This dark night is earthy and waiting to birth something.